Hi everyone, my name is Aleka. Welcome to my channel, Lake's View. I am new to YouTube. I designed this channel just to remind you guys that your individual healing and self-care is so vital on your journey towards self-development and self-empowerment. So what we're going to go over today is I'm going to go over what you need to heal in the month of April, okay? What's blocking you from healing, and then I'm going to give you some advice, and then I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck, okay? So let's get into it, Taurus. What does Taurus need to heal for the month of April? And I also want you guys to keep in mind that these readings are general. They may or may not resonate. Just because it doesn't resonate this time doesn't mean it won't resonate next time. And also, the entire reading itself may not resonate, but you may get a little trinket here and there, okay? What does Taurus need to work on for the month of April? What does Taurus need to heal in the month of April? What does Taurus need to heal in the month of April? So you have the Two of Wands, okay? And from this, I'm getting you need to heal some sort of indecisiveness, okay? There's something that's going on within you where you are constantly going back and forth between two ideas, two people, two notions, something, okay? There is something that you need to heal pertaining towards moving back and forth. You're going back and forth with something in your head, all right? And this is really preventing you from building. That's really what I'm getting here. It's preventing you from building. The Two of Wands, it's half of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands speaks to stability. Okay, so because you're only still here, you've only built 2 wands so far, that's all you've done, you're lacking right now. You're really not where you're supposed to be, where you could be. You're going back and forth in your head about what should I do? Should I be here? Should I be there? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? What does Taurus need to heal for the month of April? Okay, so the Queen of Wands. This speaks to action, okay? This is what I'm saying. Because you are still here in this Two of Wands energy, you are just staying stagnant. You're not moving, you're not going anywhere. You're only halfway to your destination. You get what I'm saying, Taurus? And you need to embody the energy of the Queen of Wands right now. She's a person who is fearless. She's confident. She's taking action. She's doing her thing. And you can do this, Taurus. This is actually what's really needed right now. The stagnation is doing nothing for you. Healing messages for Taurus. Okay. What did I say? 4 cups. You're just sitting there stagnant. Look at this. You're being given an opportunity. You're being given some help. And you're just sitting there in the Two of Wands energy. Take this cup and use it. Seriously. Come on, Taurus. Take some action. Just look at the way he's just sitting there. So stubborn. Oh, God. Taurus. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You guys know being stubborn, it's a downfall of you guys. You guys are really, really, really need to heal this stubborn energy. This stubborn energy is what's holding you back. It's keeping you from propelling forward. And you don't want to accept help. You don't want to, you're being very, very prideful right now, Taurus. Very prideful. What does Taurus need to heal? So what came out, what fell out rather, the Page of Wands and the 3 of Swords, okay? Taurus, I'm going to say right now, I have a feeling that you've dealt with some sort of disappointment, okay? You've dealt with some sort of disappointment, some sort of heartbreak. I'm just going to say it, this could be because of another person. They could have chosen someone else over you. Okay, and this is in turn is reducing your ability to move on and start new things, start new ideas. This is really holding you back. You probably feel in limbo, like you're not sure if you and this other situation, other person, whatever this is done, but you do know that I have a feeling you put all your eggs in one basket. you know, and then since things didn't work out the way you wanted to, you're just here like, damn, what do I do now? You know, and you're being given the opportunity to take something new, but you're like, no, if it's not one of these 3 cups, I don't want it. Taurus, you're being given an opportunity. Take it. It's not what you originally wanted, but it's something that's really good for you. God will not give you something that he doesn't think will help you thrive. Okay, Taurus? But you're stubborn, Taurus. You're stubborn right now. You're choosing to just sit like this. You're like, no, I'm going to wait until this person who broke my heart comes back, or this situation that broke my heart, or this situation that disappointed me. If it's not that, I don't want it. You can't think like that, Taurus. You're blocking your blessings. You're blocking your new start that is here and waiting for you. It's waiting for you to take action. But instead, you rather sit here tight and upset about the past and something that happened and something that's over, or something that you're not sure if it's over or not. And that's like you're holding space for something or someone. You're holding space and you refuse to move on until you are sure that this thing is really over. And you're waiting for someone else to tell you whether it's over or not, when you can just decide that it's over and move on, Taurus. You can do that. You have the power to do this. Seriously. What's blocking Taurus from healing this disappointment, this heartbreak? What is blocking Taurus from moving on? The World card. You're refusing to end a cycle. I knew it. You are really refusing to end a cycle. You are not ready for change. You know you need it. You know you need it, Taurus, but you're just not ready for it. If it's not what you originally wanted, you decided no. And as soon as you change your mindset, and as soon as you become open-minded to the idea that things cannot go your way and still turn out wonderful, until you accept that you can still be blessed without this situation, without this person, Taurus, it can all be yours. I'm telling you, you can finish building this. You can make your way to the 4 of Wands if you just let this thing go, or if you at least release the control. You know, don't put the control in your hands or someone else's hand. Put it in God's hands, Taurus. And God is trying to help you. He's like, here, take this cup. And you're like, no, I want my other cup. Taurus, just take the damn cup. I'm telling you, take the cup. You may be surprised, okay? Because like I said, a cycle wants to close, but you won't let it. And the good thing about endings, even though sometimes endings can suck, the good thing about endings is after an ending, there is always a beginning. And when something is at the beginning, at the starting point, it is limitless. You can go any which way from there. So you're in a particular situation where you need to decide which way you want to go from here. Are you going to continue to sit and wait on this other cup that may or may not come? I don't know. Or are you going to get some more wands so you can finish building that castle? What's blocking Taurus? What is blocking Taurus from moving on? Here we go again. This indecisiveness. Here we go, Taurus. Back and forth in your head. Refusing to see other options. Look how she's blindfolded. She decided that she doesn't want to see this. This is the decision she's making. She's making a decision to not see what's in front of her. She's making a decision to shield herself. She's making a decision to shield her heart. Okay? And I really do feel like this could have been a person. This really could have been a person, Taurus. Someone hurt you. And because this person hurt you, it is keeping you stagnant. You have an inability to move on right now. You are really in your head. You're really refusing to see any way out, even though the way out is there and it's been shown to you. You're just like, no, I'm not ready. But I do think you're ready, Taurus. I do think you're ready. I do think you have the ability to move on, start new, start fresh. But this right here, this is what you need to embody. You need to embody the energy of the Queen of Wands. You need to take your losses. Say, hey, it is what it is. Move on. Decide that you are ready to build again with someone else or by yourself for now. That's okay too. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm telling you, Taurus, I think that you will be pleasantly surprised. I do. I really do feel like this is just a self-sabotaging thing you're doing right now. You're just like, no, I'm not going. I'm not budging. I won't make a decision. I'm just going to sit here in my head. Swords, that speaks to your mental, okay? That's air energy. That's all about what's going on in your head. Taurus, you want to really, really, really sit here and waste time and be indecisive. Build half-ass houses, okay? Make half-ass decisions and just sit there. And just sit there and wait for what? And while you were sitting there waiting, you were given the opportunity. You just didn't take it because someone really messed you up that bad, Taurus. And you're stubborn, you know that. You know this about yourself. So with being self-aware about your stubbornness, Taurus, why don't you say this? I know I'm being stubborn right now. I know I'm just sitting here not moving forward because I'm waiting for this person or this thing to turn out the way I want it to. But you know what? In the meantime, maybe deep down I do want this thing. Deep down you want this thing. And I would love if this thing came back into my life. But in the meantime, I'm going to move on and I'm going to do me. I'm going to finish building this house. I'm going to finish building this house. And maybe, just maybe, by the time you're done building this house, this thing or this person will come back around. But you know what? You may not want it anymore. You've been so preoccupied with feeding your soul, feeding yourself, taking care of you, that eventually you realize your own self-worth and your own self-love. And you're just like, I'll pass. So then when this person comes around and tries to give you this cup, you're gonna be like, no, I don't want it anymore. I got a new cup. I don't need your cup anymore. Taurus, I'm telling you. What advice do you have for Taurus? What advice can we give Taurus? Towards their healing. What advice can we give Taurus? Leap of faith, Taurus. Start new. Move on. Leave the situation in the past. Do you. You are in Aries season. This is fresh new energy, Taurus. Fresh new energy. Aries. That's all it's about. Starting anew. Taurus. What more do you need? Come on. Finish building the house. And when I say the house, I don't really only mean an actual house. I mean, finish your projects, finish your ideas, finish building yourself. That is what this is speaking to, okay, Taurus? Because in the meantime, before you know it, things will come right back around, full circle in the world. And then you will be able to decide with a clear mind. Do you want this thing from the past back, or are you ready to move forward? And I have a feeling you might be ready to move forward. I think you're done, and I think you've been done. You just have that wishful thinking thing in the back of your mind, oh, what if, but what if you move on? What if things turn out wonderful? I'm just saying, come on, leap of faith. Use the Aries energy, Taurus. Use the Aries energy. Take this opportunity. This cup that the universe is trying to give you that you don't want, it is an opportunity, okay? You have this leap of faith energy here. This is Aries energy. You are in Aries season. Take advantage, Taurus. Take advantage and do you. Okay, I'm going to pull you a self-care card from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Jill Pyle, okay? Self-care card for Taurus. What does Taurus need to work on in the month of April? What self-care advice do you have for Taurus in the month of April? Connect with the earth. Okay, Taurus, you are an earth sign, okay? So what I'm getting from this is that you need to be more in your element. You need to remember who you are, okay, Taurus? You may need to, I was going to say go for a walk, but with the circumstances, I wouldn't recommend that right at this time. But what I'm saying is you need to really ground yourself, remind yourself who you are and what you're capable of, okay? Because right now you are spending a lot of time in the air energy, a lot of time in your head, a lot of time in your feelings. I'm telling you, Taurus, ground yourself. I'm going to read what the guidebook has to say. Your mantra is, I am one with Earth. And with Earth, you are one with yourself, Taurus. Remember that. You don't need another person. You should only want another person. And I'm saying person because I strongly do feel like this is a person, okay? And this is really jacking up your own self-care, your own healing, seriously. So you need to put the situation to the side and just deal with yourself right now. Immerse yourself in Mother Nature's medicine by walking on the grass, feeling her raindrops, touching the snow, swimming in her waters, or sniffing her flowers. Spending time outdoors is wonderful for your body, mind, and spirit, so get outside. Take a hike at sunrise or sunset, head to the beach for the day, go on a bike ride, or work in your garden. Just get some air and be grateful for all that nature provides for us. If there's an unexplored outdoor activity that you feel a connection with, think about how you can manifest that experience. Do what you can to get outside for at least 15 minutes every day so you can enjoy the fresh air and tune into your beauty of your natural surroundings. So if by some chance you are going to go and get some fresh air and do something, remember the social distancing. Okay, social distancing is very important right now, okay? So do these things by yourself. And I'm reminding you, you are taking care of you right now, Taurus. You, okay? So guys, that's your healing messages for the month of April. If you like my style, like, share, and subscribe. Introduce yourself in the comments below. I would love to know who my viewers are. And I just stopped by to remind you guys that healing is so vital to your self-care, and self-care is so essential for your soul. Bye, Taurus.